Good afternoon, Hampton Primary. Welcome to Soprano Recorder Lesson 2. I realized the combined lesson was a little too lengthy, a little too long, so I decided to separate the two. So this is Soprano Recorder Lesson 2. Remember, your left hand is on top and your right hand is on the bottom. We're going to go on to the next slide. By now, if you're on this slide or if you're on this lesson, that means you have mastered the first lesson, which included the white belt, the yellow belt, and the orange belt. So now you're on the green belt. Congratulations. And if you notice, there are the notes at the top, so you don't need to ask, what's the notes? There are the notes. You see the notes. And the new note is what? Correct. It's E because you already know G and you know A. So it's G. That will be your thumb, first three fingers on the left hand, and the first two fingers, yes, of your right hand. So you're using the left and right hand now. I said you graduated. So 1, 2, 3 left hand and 1, 2 the right hand. 1 and 2 only in the right hand. Your thumb in the right hand is just to support the recorder. It serves no other purpose, as there's no hole back there. The note is E. See, it's just a sound where you go tss, not. Sorry about that, but that's the way you sound when you do that. So on the keyboard, it sounds like this. Oh, that's nice. Let me do that again. Oh, that's nice. Now, if you look at the darkened area on the screen, you'll see E, and it shows the darkened ovals. That shows where your fingers go. So, basically, if you look at, let me go back. Sorry about that. You see this first beat or this first note? It's only one beat in the measure. And in 4/4 time, there are 4 beats in the measure. And the last, very last measure, you have 3 beats in the measure. So 3 plus 1 equals what? 4. So what happens is this is called a pickup at the end because it only gives 3 beats and you come back to the beginning for the 4th beat. So in order to start this tune, you would count to yourself 1, 2, 3, and you come in on beat 4. So it's 1, 2, 3. The notes that were a little faster, those are called eighth notes. We usually say TT, or you can say 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, because there are 4 beats in the measure. So the first time you see that is on the second row. So it's G, G, E, E, A, G, G, E, E, A, G, 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 E, E, A, G, E. Well, guess what? I believe if you practice these tunes, even if you have to go back to the white belt, the yellow and the orange, practice all these tunes at least 10 times. The more you practice, the better you get. I promise you, you will. You don't even have to look. Just like when I play the piano, I don't have to look. It's because I practice a lot. I promise you. I'm not great, but I don't have to look. So I'm telling you, if you do it, it works. Try it. It works. The more you practice, the better you get, and you'll get more comfortable with it. Well, now let's work on the purple belt because you have mastered the green belt if you're on this slide. So let's see. Do we have a new note? Oh, I see it. It's what? The new note is D. Correct. Well, guess what? The left hand and the right hand will look the same because all the fingers are down except for your pinky fingers. Pinky stay up. Your pinky stays up. See? Thumb is down. The thumb, can you see my thumb? Well, it's down even if you can't see it. So thumb is down. The thumb is down. Both hands. And you have 1, 2, 3 fingers and 1, 2, 3 fingers. So all 3 fingers, the first 3 fingers and the thumbs, no pinkies. That's D. That's the note we're looking for. So the purple belt is the 5th belt. Wow. Old MacDonald had a farm. I'm going to start it off. So if I played the whole thing, let's see. You have 8 notes, so be careful about those 8 notes. Let's listen to it on the keyboard. Here's these 8 notes. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And you also have a new note value, a dotted half note. A dotted half note receives 3 beats. So in the last measure, you have a dotted half note to a quarter rest. It's where we usually go shh or quiet. We don't say anything. But a quarter rest gets 1 beat of silence. A dotted half note gets 3 beats of sound. So 3 plus 1 still equals 4. Very good. And this is the purple belt. Remember to practice it at least how many times? 10 times. 10 times. The next thing is remember to go to Recorder Karate online. The username is Karate, K-A-R-A-T-E. The password is Rubric, R-U-B-R-I-C. Post videos of yourself playing on Class Dojo or Remind, only if it's permissible. Remember, make sure that you have mastered the white, yellow, orange, green, and purple belts before proceeding to the blue belt, I believe. Okay, you have a great day. Practice, 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 and I'll see you next week.